Braves, and Lady Braves have traveled to the other end of the county. They'll take on the Belmont Cardinals tonight. And, Michael, no matter what teams' records are, you can just throw them out when these two teams meet.
You know, how many times have we said that over the years doing football and basketball? It's you know, when these two teams meet, it's it doesn't, like you said, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's just two teams that are highly motivated to compete at their best when they play. You live in the same county, you run the same roads for the most part. A lot of them are your friends as well, but maybe not as much tonight. But it's always it always comes down to Belmont versus TC, and it is your classic rivalry in high school sports.
You know, and a lot of these girls and boys alike have played. They played on the same team in middle school.
Absolutely,
and then have gone different ways. You know, when they've got into high school. So you got, you know, like you said, you got friends, family, and everybody else. You know, this is a true meaning of the house divided.
It is
when these two teams meet.
And you know, just the geographics of Tishomingo County. You know, it's north half of the county, south half of the county. Everything just kind of fits for a great rivalry. You know.
Yeah, and that's where the ones in the middle go, and they go either way.
That's right. Yep.
Well, Lady Braves come into action at 2-1 on the season, and you know, since we last talked to you, and since we did the opening game, Lady Braves played Madison Ridgeland Academy, and that was a close game. Of course, that's a step up in competition than what the Lady Braves started out the season with and got the win 53-51, and then came back this last weekend and took on what probably is the best team in the state. 7A Starkville girls are just big and athletic. I mean, you've got half the team is over 6'4". You know, when you got a high school girl as a point guard at 6'4", you got a big squad. And Lady Braves played close, actually had the lead several times, but couldn't hold on. And Starkville gets the win by a final score 69-64 to drop the Lady Braves to 2-1 on the season. And you know, usually by this point of the season, we've played about 6 or 7 games.
Right.
We're 3 games into this. It's been a number of reasons. We've had games moved for football playoffs. One team scheduled too many. I mean, just things have been moved around. And talking to Coach Strickland, he said that's really hurting us because we can't get consistency. We're not getting to play.
Yeah, I mean, when it's like a week, you know, before you play games, and sometimes, you know, when you're in the heat of the season, you're used to playing 2 and maybe 3 games a week.
Right.
And then now it's kind of been like 1 game a week, and it's kind of like, oh, we're ever going to get this thing started, you know. But going back to that Starkville game, of course, we didn't broadcast the game, but I went down there and watched it, and yeah, you're right. Starkville is very athletic, very long, you know, and I know you can't really go by who beat who, but I say that to say that Starkville the week before beat Neshoba Central by 7. Okay, that same week Neshoba Central beat Choctaw by 20. So read into that what you want to. You know what I'm saying? So, but Starkville was a very good team in the Daily Journal poll. Tisch County was ranked number 1. Starkville was number 2. This week they flip-flopped. Starkville's number 1 and Tisch County's number 2.
Yeah, and you kind of expected that. It's kind of like the way Tisch County and Tupelo was last year.
Right.
You know, it's the same kind of thing. And you know, we played Starkville, which they had most of these same players last year, and beat Starkville. But as the season went on, Starkville grew into be this juggernaut of a team.
Yes.
They were knocked off Tupelo 2-3 times.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you're talking about a 7A school, and then when they find their game, and then they've got that kind of size, and it's just carried over into this year, too.
Absolutely. So
another thing I was talking about with Coach Strickland over the weekend is you're not going to see, in 4A, we're not going to see a team even close to what the Starkville team was. So that's why you play those games.
Absolutely.
I mean, you don't want to take a loss.
Yeah.
But and I hate that term, well, it's a good loss. Well, I mean, you still wanted to win the game, but the reason you play that game is because later on in the season, when you get into the playoffs, anybody you play is going to be less of a team than the team you just played yesterday.
Yeah, when it comes to 4A, division, whatever, that game has no bearing whatsoever. But like you said, what it does is you've played at that level, you played that team. And honestly, the Lady Braves got down by double digits in the third quarter, had a bad third quarter. Just couldn't score, couldn't stop them. And then cut that thing back down to that 6 or 7 points. I mean, that just shows you there this team has no quit. I mean, it would have been easy to fold it in and say, you know what, hey, we're beat, but they didn't. They kept fighting, they kept scrapping, and honestly, if they had another 3 or 4 minutes, they may have won the thing. You know what I'm saying? But that just shows you there that this team can play with the best.
And still got 33 out of Meg Moore in the loss, who's averaging right now through 3 games about 30 points a game.
Right, exactly. You know, and speaking of Meg, you got to give players accolades when they earn them. To come out today, Max Prep came out with a list of the best girls players, the best girl player in each state. 50 names were on there. Mississippi, Meg Moore.
Yeah, and there was not many sophomores on that list.
Right, exactly.
I was reading through all of it. I don't know that I found another sophomore. Lots of juniors and seniors, but again, hats off to Meg. I mean, and she's earned that. I mean, you talk about somebody that works on basketball 365 days a year.
Yeah. But you know what I've seen from her, and since she played in the 8th grade, is just the unselfishness. She's going to score her 30, 35, but she ain't shooting every time she gets down. I mean, she plays team basketball, right? And when she has a teammate that has a better shot than her, she's going to dish it to him.
Yeah, well, we noticed too when she was just in 8th grade that the only time you got a smile out of Meg is when she dished an assist.
Right.
I mean, she could go out there and shoot 5 threes in a row and not break her grin, but she makes one of those good passes and sets up her teammate for a basket. That's when you get the smile.
So, but hey, tonight let's kind of switch this from. I mean, we got Belmont. I mean, look, every time we come here, we look at the banners on the wall. They're covered throughout the years with state championships, state runner-up. Coach Hickenbottom does a great job. I see my friend Coach Malcolm Kirkendall across the way. He and I take some this week, and that tradition was there with him when he won those 5 or 6 state championships here. So a lot of tradition here at this school. Coach Hickenbottom's going to put together a great team. He lost some players from last year's team, but if you know Coach Hickenbottom, they're going to have a good team on the floor.
And speaking of Coach Kirkendall, just been recognized again this week.
Yeah, matter of fact, it's funny, kind of cool. Belmont played Pine Grove. He won 3 state championships at Pine Grove, 5 state championships at Belmont, and the night that those two teams played each other, they recognized him, which is very fitting for him.
Yeah, very, very nice tribute.
As they say, he's a Hall of Famer coach.
That's exactly right, and just as good a person as he is a coach.
Absolutely. All
right, the warm-ups are coming to an end here. Here's our first road game of the night. I mean, of the year.
Yeah, I guess
we've kind of scheduled to do some road games. They keep canceling them on us.
I know those like Biggersville's a road game, but this is the first. I mean, this is only the boys' second game, right?
That'll be the boys' third game.
That's right, because they played
but they ain't played at home yet. We have not even seen the boys play. This will be our first chance to see the boys play tonight. This whole season, with the way things have been moved around, sure has gotten screwed up.
Absolutely.
All right, what we're going to do, we're going to send it back to the studio for 2 minutes. They're about to have the national anthem. When we come back, we should have starting lineups. And the opening tip of this rivalry from Belmont, Mississippi, it's TC, it's Belmont coming up in 2 minutes. You're listening to Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
Welcome back to Tishomingo County Braves basketball. Starting lineups about to start for both teams. And while we've got a minute, let's talk about one of the games that have been postponed from earlier in the year. The West Point will be played this coming Saturday at TC, and that'll be an afternoon game. That'll start all 4 teams, JV, 2 JV games and 2 varsity games. That'll start at noon, and that's on Saturday from TC. No broadcast on the Saturday game, but need everyone to go out and support these folks. We don't have as many home games this year as we normally have. It's the way things are scheduled, so that's why we've kept this game even after the postponement, and they're going to play it on Saturday.
Yeah. Yep, that's just, like we kind of talked about, that's just the kind of the climate we're in when football season's going on. You got to, when you got teams that are, like we said, are in football playoffs, you got to play when you can play.
Yeah, and that's what, and we hadn't even talked about the game this coming Friday at Deshler has been postponed.
Well, of course it has.
Because Deshler's still in the football playoffs.
Yep.
And Tuscumby, and that game has been moved to another Saturday in January the 10th. So, yeah, that's what we said. We did more games when we were retired than we've done this year so far. Just with all the and as Coach Glover said, so we've had more basketball games canceled than we've had soccer games canceled. That never happened.
Wow, that is a unusual event.
All right, the Lady Braves have been introduced and waiting for the Lady Cardinals. They got a good hype video like we see at home too.
Man, it's kind of crazy how even at the high school level, what you see in college is in a certain way is kind of bled over to high schools now, which is great for the kids, right? So,
yeah, when we played, they were still flipping numbers on the card table. And like you said, first true road game. You know, played at home and have played
at Biggersville.
Yeah, basically two neutral site games. Yeah. And so the first true road game, and nothing like starting with your first road game against your rival.
And a perennial powerhouse in 2 and 3A, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Luckily for the Lady Braves, this is not their first rodeo for this. I mean, you've got 4 starters coming back that have been down this road many times.
Yeah, this experience that the Lady Braves have on this year's team is definitely an asset for Coach Strickland and Coach Lyles and Coach Shooter.
Yeah, I mean, you basically brought back the whole team but one player.
Right.
And that, you know, when you can bring back a whole team except for one player off a team that won 30 games, that's not very usual.
Right.
A 5'4" senior guard, number 5, McKinley.
Good crowd. People still filing in for tonight. If you happen to be close by here at Belmont, come on by. You're going to see a good couple of good games tonight.
We may not be able to see the floor. The fog machine is not lifting.
It's kind of a settling fog. Yeah, they're trying to use their hands to fan it away, but it ain't going anywhere.
If you're driving to the gym right now, you're going to have to use the low beam headlights.
Low beam, so.
You're not going to be able to see. All right, we're ready. Braves in their road blue uniforms. The Royal with got the gravy. The gravy.
The gravy?
The gravy. Got the gravy. It's almost like gravy. This is almost like the football uniforms. Got the gray numbers that are going to be hard to read.
Oh, yeah, luckily we know faces, right?
That's it. Thank goodness we don't need the numbers. Belmont in their home white, trimmed in blue and red, and we are ready to go. Meg to tip it off, going from right to left, controls the tip back to lefty, and she brings it up the floor. Left wing now, back out front to Ray. Claire slides
double team and Meg at the top.
Down low, got wide open Shooter Jr. for the basket.
Yeah, right out of the gate, Belmont double teams Meg.
And then a steal and another
Who
basket.
got that one?
I looked down to move my pin, and we done scored again.
I think it was Claire.
So quickly 4-0, and now there's a deflection. Ball's loose, picked up by the Braves again. They got numbers. Get it down low. Taz shot up, no good. Rebound, Claire up and in. And quickly, Belmont wants a timeout. Wow. We are 38 seconds into this first quarter. Braves have scored 6 quick points, and we got a timeout.
Well, that's like 6 seconds a point.
We'll keep it right here. Yeah, they came out house of fire right there. Yeah, when you look down to move and write down a score, and you look back up and you've already scored again, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, like I said, I was still explaining that when we come out, Belmont, Meg was at the high post. They were double teaming her, which left Chloe Gleibel wide open under the goal. I mean, I'm thinking, okay, choose your poison there, right?
By the time you said Chloe, we'd scored 2 more baskets.
Exactly. Yeah, so, man, what a great start by the Lady Braves. They're going to come back with that full court pressure. Man-to-man full court, it looks like, for the Lady Braves.
All right, 6-0 lead for the ladies. Ball comes into Belmont. Now they picked up the dribble. Claire comes out to play the ball. Now they give it to Bennett, and she goes back court. She dropped the ball and then picked up her dribble, bounced it across the half-court line.
Yeah, I think the Lady Cardinals are right out of the gate kind of a little bit rattled with that start by the Lady Braves.
A little bit. You know, we've talked to the Shooter about the kind of full-court press that this team plays as opposed to what we've seen in years past, and I don't know that they expected that man-to-man press that we saw as the Braves get it inside to Meg Moore. She goes up, she's fouled, and she'll go to the line with 2 shots.
Yeah, it looks like the foul's going to go on number 1, which is Brooke Smith.
Meg's first free throw is good. All free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka. We appreciate Boyce sponsoring the free throws and our full court press show. Next free throw by Meg is also good, and it's 8. They got a 1 up there.
Yeah, that's not right. Yeah,
I think they put the 1 on the wrong side. So it's 8-0. Pass down low. Braves get back. Shots blocked out of there by Chloe Gleibel.
Good job by Chloe. I mean, the Lady Cardinals had like a 3-on-1 and good hustle there by the Lady Braves to get back.
So Belmont will throw it in from the baseline, down by 8. Looking, and they go throw it out near half court to get it in. Pick up the dribble, now it goes to Bennett in the left wing. Now back in the right wing, back to Bennett.
Ooh, near steal.
Now feeds it out front to Sullivan. Now in the corner for Smith. 3 on the way, no good. A good job blocking out by the Braves. Ooh, they're going to say, even Belmont thinks they lost it out of bounds. They're going back on defense, and the official gave it to Belmont.
Yeah.
I think he just pointed the wrong way. So
it is Lady Braves' ball.
Yeah, he just pointed the wrong way.
Meg was like, she stayed on the baseline. She said, I ain't moving. You give me that ball.
So good call by the official. Get the correction right. Braves up by 8. Lefty 3 from the wing. Short. Rebound. Glidewell goes back up. Shot up and in.
What a way to clear the
Chloe to the left
right.
hand. Lays it in, and it is 10-0. And Braves put the pressure on again. Good job switching in the backcourt. Oh, there's a steal by Lefty. Layup good. Wow, at this defense the Lady Braves are playing right now. It is 12-0, almost 2 minutes into this quarter. Belmont swings it to left wing to Smith. Now cross court, back out to Bennett. Now she gives it back up. There's a drive going to the goal. Layup is in. Belmont, 2 minutes and 10 seconds into this first quarter, gets their first basket. Braves quickly up the floor. Ray feeds the Taz. She loses the ball, and it goes on the baseline. It's like she slipped. It could be, it's warm out.
Yeah.
Could be some condensation on this floor. She went down and lost the ball out of bounds. So Braves with their first turnover. Now here comes pressure again in the backcourt. They get it up to Bennett. She breaks the press. Now feeds in the left wing to Ross. Now down in the corner to Smith. Backing her way in. And now she throws it away. Had a cutter, but didn't see her in time and throws the ball away, so Braves force another turnover.
Yeah, just tenacious, unrelenting defense by the Lady Braves.
12-2, 5:20 to go, first quarter. Lady Braves with the lead and the ball. Claire out front. Feeds lefty, now back to Claire. She's got open 3 ball on the way. Good! There's that shot we've been seeing in practice.
Claire Ray with 7 points.
It's 15-2 now, Lady Braves with the lead. Ooh, good hands by Chloe. Couldn't hold the ball, but a good job deflecting it out of bounds.
Just the hands. Everybody's in the passing lane. Great to see here for Lady Braves defense.
Lady Cardinals throw it in. Comes into Smith in the corner. Now they got one down under the goal. Decided against it. Throws out for an open 3. Good. Belmont with their first 3 of the game as Sullivan knocks it down. Cuts the lead back to 10 for the Lady Braves. Ray, top of the circle, feeds lefty. Now goes down low, and the ball is tipped and then picked up out of bounds by Scott for Belmont. She did a good job of getting in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
In there, getting a hand on it, but couldn't control the ball, so Braves will throw it in from the baseline. Ball comes all the way out front. Claire, long 3, short, and the rebound is going to go to Belmont. That was a college 3 right there. Pressure in the backcourt by Claire. They break the pressure, get into the front court, down in the corner, 3 ball on the way, air ball. Taz with the rebound, and she's turning on the Jets. All the way to the goal, gets hammered.
That was not a foul.
Yeah, gets bodied and no call. And then Claire is going to get called for a foul on the far sideline as Belmont rebounded and went the other way.
Yeah, I don't see, like you said, Taz got bodied up there and no call.
Yeah, she was trying to draw the contact, got it, just didn't get the call. The Braves still by 10 as we approach the halfway point of quarter number 1. Ball in the corner, 3 on the way, good. Brooke Smith, Belmont on a little 6-0 run. They cut the lead back down to 7. Meg, spin, shot, no good. I think he got hit on the elbow, no call.
Right in the middle of a triple team.
Rebound, and Belmont almost lost it in the backcourt, got it back. Now into the front court. Bennett, right wing, goes to the left-hand dribble, now feeds the left wing. Now down the middle, kicks it back out again. Now going to the goal, goes to the left hand, shot is good, and a foul. And that's going to go on Glidewell. And that's going to send Sullivan to the line, and that is good. She's going to have a chance to cut this down to a 4-point lead.
Yeah, Belmont scrapped their way back in to this ball game.
Free throw, good. It is 15-11 now. It was 15-4 not long ago. Braves with the ball. Substitutions coming in for the Braves as
Cummings.
Yeah, Cummings has come in
for Casely.
With 3:15 to go in quarter number 1. Lefty driving, pulls up, nowhere to go, and then gets fouled. Did a good job of getting her defender in the air.
Yeah, good job there by Abby. Foul's going to go on Sullivan. Her first.
So Braves go to the free throw line. 2 shots coming up for the senior. First one on the way, good. Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka. 1002 Battleground Drive. 423-59-31. Abby back at the line. Next free throw, good. So she hits a pair of the Boyce Hollingsworth free throws, and the lead goes back to 6 now with 3:05 to go. And there's pressure. Stowe, Meg to the goal. Did Euro step, but lost the ball on the way up, and Belmont gets the rebound. There comes the double team again, and Belmont throws it away.
Yeah, good job there by the Lady Braves to get into that man-to-man full court off of a missed shot.
Have we got points out of Meg yet?
No. Oh, yeah, 2 free throws.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Cummins, cross court. Lefty now back out front. Ray to the goal. Feeds Cummins. She'll fire up a 3. Rims out, no good. Fights for the rebound, but it goes off of Ariel's leg and goes out of bounds. Or Arlie, I'm checking. Ariel's at the radio station.
She got in the game.
Arlie's on the floor.
Ariel's in the game.
The spellings are too close together for me. There goes a step under, lost the ball. Ooh, they say Meg knocked it out of bounds. I thought she just lost it.
I didn't know she told me. I guess Meg gets the
credit
for a block.
A lot of air between there. So Braves by 6. Belmont with the ball, 2:34 to go. Quarter number 1. They'll throw it in from the baseline. Smith gets it into Bennett. Now to Sullivan. That goes down in the corner, and they throw it away.
Another unforced error there by the Lady Cardinals.
Well, I mean, that's like trying to throw a pass to somebody that's covered in a football game because Lefty was all over the intended receiver. So Braves up by 6 with the ball. Meg for 3. Good from the corner. She run the baseline, picked up a screen, and she knocks the 3 down from the corner.
Yeah, very smooth. Good job by the Lady Braves to screen to get her open.
Coach Higginbottom wanted a offensive, I think a blocking foul when she ran off that screen. He didn't get the call. So Braves up by 9 again. Led by as many as 12. There's a 3 from the corner, no good, and there's going to be a foul going over the back on Sullivan.
Yeah, good job there by Cummings to block out. Is that on Sullivan?
Yep.
It's going to be 2 on her. So, she's their leading scorer.
Artie's not the tallest player, but she blocked her out enough to where you can draw the foul, you know. Which that's why you do that. Kind of nullifies the height difference.
Yeah, this 2-3 zone kind of matchup zone for the Lady Cardinals.
Going to the goal, turn around, shot, won't go, but she draws the foul.
She does a great job body controls. That little spin move she's got, draws the contact, she'll go back to the line.
That's already 4 team fouls now on
Who'd
Belmont.
they call that one? 22.
That one is on 22, Ross. Meg at the line, 2 shots, first free throw, good.
Meg 3 for 3 from the line so far.
The lead goes back to 10 now, 21-11. Braves withstand the Belmont run, and next free throw is good. So a pair of Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm free throws from Meg Moore. Oh, there's a travel. I was about to say that looked like a travel, and the official blew the whistle.
Yeah,
the ball came into Smith, and she took about 3 extra steps after she caught the ball.
Good pressure there by Arlie Cummings to force that turnover.
Braves will throw it in. Ray now feeds it to Shooter, going to the goal, lays it in.
What a strong move there by Chloe Gladwell, her 6th point of the night.
She's earning that Shooter name tonight.
Yeah.
So Braves now with their biggest lead, 13, 24-11. Ball comes in the corner, and they're going to call a foul on the Braves. That could have been an offensive foul. Had that off arm, you know, kind of clearing space.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Arlie, aren't they? Yeah,
yep.
They did her first.
Only the 3rd team foul on the Braves. Still a minute 25 to go here in quarter number 1. Belmont throws it into the backcourt.
That's backcourt. Is it not?
The Braves, Meg Moore with a steal, lays it in. Belmont quit on it, and Meg just stayed with it, took it all the way to the goal, and the Braves lead by 15. That is their biggest lead of the game, and Belmont wants another timeout.
Yeah, good job by the Lady Braves.
1:19 to go here in quarter number 1. The Lady Braves up big, 26-11. Back in 30 seconds. You listen to Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
1. Again, thanking our sponsors, Boys Hogsworth State Farm, NIUCA, Spark CPA, Cobbs and Associate, Nick's Towing LLC, First Franklin Financial of IUCA, Carly Carmen, attorney at law, Tishmingo Connect, Sean Phelps, Modern Woodman Fraternal Financial, IUCA Animal Clinic, and WOWLFM, a nonprofit organization. Again, appreciate all them keeping us going here on the air. And Ariel pushing the buttons back at the station. Belmont with the ball as we approach a minute to go here in quarter number 1. In the corner, Braves double team the ball. They throw out of the double team. Now to the goal. Shot blocked again by
Gladwell.
Quickly up the floor. Lefty going to the goal. Step under. Layup won't go. And then the rebound's going to go off of Belmont and go out of that ball. Just rolled across the rim.
I don't know how it didn't go in.
With 47 seconds left, the Braves leading 26-11. Abby will throw it in. Comes into Claire. Open 3 ball. Rims out no good. And then a block out. I think they're going to get Meg on the foul.
Yeah, Meg by push. Be her first.
4th team foul. Both teams with 4 fouls, and that's going to reset here in about 43 seconds. Hard to get used to them fouls by quarter. We did them for so long where it's by the half. Belmont gets it up. Now back out, top of the circle. Right wing, Sullivan. Now back out front. They swing to the left wing with 25 seconds. Claire comes out now to guard a little closer. Now they switch. Meg knocks the ball loose. Picked up by Cummins. Arlie going all the way to the goal. Lays it in. She kind of used Meg as a decoy. Everybody looked for the pass to Meg, and Arlie just took it strong to the goal and got the basket. The Braves by 17 with 5 seconds to go. Belmont into the front court. To the left wing. They don't even get the shot off.
Yeah, good defense there by the Lady Braves. What a quarter
by the Lady Braves. As they come out strong. Belmont made a little run, but the Braves answered and now have their biggest lead of the game. They lead at the end of 1 by a score of 28-11. We'll pause for 1 minute. We'll come back with second quarter action. You're listening to Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
1 quarter in the books, and then right off as we start the second quarter, Braves force another turnover. Belmont throws it into the Braves bench.
This defense, man, is just all over these Lady Cardinals.
Defense wins championships.
Casely back in the game.
Yeah, Abby's gone for a break. Claire drives baseline, and she stepped on the baseline. I thought she kind of got shoved.
I think she probably did, but probably a referee didn't think it was enough to make her go out of bounds, but it'll be Lady Cardinal basketball.
So turnovers by both teams, and now they're going to get Arlie on a foul.
That'll be her second.
That may get Abby's rest to be short.
Yep.
A short break. Arlie going to come out with those 2 fouls. So Braves now back with their original 5. Leading by 17. 7:35 to go in the first half, and there's another turnover. They tried to feed to Bennett. Abby stepped into the passing lane, and they had to throw it away to avoid Abby having a run to the goal. Yeah. Casely out front. Feeds Meg in the left wing to Claire. Now in the corner. Abby now back to Claire. Open 3 ball on the way. Good.
Yeah, and this matchup zone is kind of hurting Lady Cardinals. These
3 corners will take you out of a zone in a hurry. Belmont down by 20. It is 31-11. I don't remember the last time I've ever seen that in this rivalry. Oh, there's a travel, got away with it. Kind of took a little extra hop at the end. Kept the ball. Belmont driving baseline. Going to the goal. Shot up and got the bounce. That thing went up and down on the rim
Sullivan
about 3
again?
or 4 times, and Sullivan gets the basket. Braves the goal. Casely hangs, scores. Taz got behind the defense. And the Braves back up by 20 again. Bennett now gives it off to Ross. Into the front court. And now tries to find a backdoor cutter. And they're going to call a foul, I think.
On Chloe, it looks like.
Yeah, I believe so.
Her second. The Braves have Gleiber with 2 and Cummings with 2. Claire's got one and Meg's got one.
Non-shooting foul, so Belmont will throw it in. Pass down low, shot up and in. Got good position. Braves couldn't stop the inbounds pass, and they get the basket, and it's 33-18, back to an 18-point lead for the Braves. Claire feeds in the corner. Glidewell, Chloe going strong to the goal. Either that's a walk or a foul, something. And now the ball goes.
Who shot that one?
Abby, and Lefty lays it in with the left hand.
Why we call her Lefty?
That's it. Bennett all the way going to swat it out. That's like 3 blocks now for Glidewell. Reed picks it up. 2-on-2. Pulls up Meg. Going to the goal. Shot. The way Meg took that step, I thought she was going up and dunk the ball.
What control just to go straight up and not draw the charge by Meg.
She took one of those deep bends and steps like, okay, we're going up and slam this home. 37-15, Braves by 22. Shot up and rolls across the rim, no good. Glidewell, who is cleaning the glass offensively and defensively.
Chloe is owning the lane right now.
Ray all the way to the goal, lost it, and noted it. Neither official knew what happened. When one official looks at the other and he holds his hands up.
Man, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
That's in your mind where they just flip a coin.
Yep.
In their mind, they flip a coin.
So Braves by 22. Belmont with the ball. 5:20 to go in the first half. There comes pressure. Boy, I was going to say, if that. Oh, foul. Come on.
Had to be 10 seconds. Man. Good defense there by Kaisley. She's going to draw the foul, but just her first.
So Taz picks up the foul. 2 fouls now in the quarter on the Lady Braves. Bennett, long 3, is rebounded on the far side.
Ashlyn Butler's checked into the game.
Ball comes in, Lefty, driving baseline, and she's fouled by Bennett. That may be a makeup call right there.
Yeah. Be Bennett's first.
So Glidewell's gone out. And like you said, Butler's in, her first.
Yeah, Chloe deserves a rest.
She does. Ball comes in, Meg, turnaround shot up, rims out, no good, tip, and Belmont comes out of there with it. Gets it ahead, Bennett, lefty back, shot up, rolls across the rim, no good. Meg goes up over her own player and rebounds the ball. Can you get an on the back call by going over your back of your own player?
What a look.
Down to Butler, lays it in. Meg could have shot the 3, but found the closer.
What a no-look pass under the goal. Nice job there by Moore. Nice finish by Butler.
40-15 now. To the goal, left-hand layup, good. Coach Strickland, even though you're up by 23 points, wants a timeout. He did not like the defense on that play.
Yeah, 14 of Belmont's 17 points come from Sullivan.
17 points for Belmont, 40 for the Lady Braves. We still got over half the quarter to go. We'll pause for 30 seconds to listen to Braves basketball.
Home Fun 91.
4:28 to go. First half, and Lady Braves with the ball and the lead. Oh, they took a point back off of us. It's 39. How did we lose a point?
I don't know.
You go to a timeout and you lose points. That's not good. Pass in to Meg, turnaround shot, rolls across the rim and goes. Well, we got that point back plus 1, and now Belmont. Bennett steps out of on the sideline. Braves force another turnover. (41-17). Still got over half of this second quarter. Ray slowing things down. Hands it off now. Taz is just going to kill some time.
Yeah, 3 seconds in the lane. During the Lady Braves, I used to slowing it down. Ashlyn Butler kind of just hung out in the lane and,
pick a spot, camp out. Yeah, this is not a team that usually plays slow brand of basketball. Coach tells you to slow it down, and you're kind of like, what? What's that? There's a shot over the rim, no good. Taz with the rebound. And there goes the Jets going to the goal, hanging and scoring. That's what Coach wants right there. Take it to the goal. If they foul you, they foul you. But get the basket. 43-17. Ball into the corner. Now back out front. Left wing. Now back to the right wing. That's Dill being guarded by Butler. Tries a backdoor cut, and they get away with it, but miss the shot, and Meg with the rebound. They had a wide open layup right there, and it just rolled across the rim. Meg going to pull up for a three. Ran it out, no good. And they're going to get Butler going over the back. So Ashland's going to pick up her first. 3:04 to go in the half. That's 4 fouls this half on the Braves.
Yeah, one more, and Lady Cardinals be shooting two shots each foul.
Under 3 to go, first half. 43-17, Lady Braves. Ball comes out, top of the circle. Swing to the left wing. Now down in the corner, Bennett. And they're going to call a foul on Lefty, I think.
Yeah. Be her first.
And that's going to be the free throw. That's 5 team fouls now, so 2 shots going to come up for McKinley Bennett. I almost called her Madison. I was close. First free throw, rims out, no good. Free throw is brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka. Next one, misses that one too, and Meg with the rebound. 43-17. Claire feeds it down low for the Taz, and the ball was deflected by Belmont and picked up by the Lady Cardinals. Feed it open, 3 on the way, air ball. Rebound to Lefty. Braves 3 on 3. Lefty in the middle of the floor, going all the way to the goal, and she's going to be fouled. On the floor, they're going to say, on Brooke Smith. And Braves will throw it in. Only the second team foul on the Lady Cardinals with 2:20 to go here in the half.
Yeah, and that's a 3 on Smith, I believe.
Ball comes in. Claire going to fire up a 3. Good! Claire has found her shot.
Absolutely. She's hit 3 of them tonight.
I mean, she knocks them down all practice.
13 points for Claire.
46-17. We hit the 2-minute mark to go in the half. Bennett step under, and they're going to call another foul.
Going to get Casely, I believe. It'll be her second.
Let's see. Wait till they put it on the board. Nope.
Oh,
Claire.
Claire. Be Claire's second then.
So back to the free throw line goes Bennett. First free throw, no good.
So Cummings going to come in for
Meg going to get a minute 59 rest for half. Next free throw, good. So Bennett hits 1 of 2. Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm, and it's 46-18 now. Lady Braves with the ball in the lead. A minute 50 to go in the quarter. Hardy feeds Taz. Taz going all the way to the goal. Shot won't go. Gets her own rebound. Goes back up. Got hacked. No call. Belmont with the rebound. Going the other way. Back out front. Backing her way in. Now feeds back to Bennett. Long 3 ball. No good. Long rebound is picked up by Butler. Ashland gets it up. Middle of the floor. Claire going to slow it down.
Again in that 2-3 zone. Lady Cardinals have stayed in it.
Claire steps into a 3, knocks down another one. This is what we've been hearing about. Like she's been shooting like 80-something% from three-point line in practice.
I'll tell you what, we get this going for the year, it's going to be tough. You know?
Braves closing in on 50 points in the half here. 49-18. 1 minute to go. Second quarter. Long 3 on the way. Rims out, no good. Butler, gosh, what a job blocking out by Ashlyn Butler. Gets it up to Cummins. Cummins feeds Lefty in the left wing. Figs out. There she is again. Claire, 3 ball on the way. Good!
Claire Ray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-pointers in the first half.
The Joker ain't fooling around. She's knocking down 3s, and now she's making steals. Couldn't save it. But what a hustle job by Claire Ray.
Wow.
33 seconds to go in the half. It is 52-18. Never in my day have I seen this in this game.
In this series of just So who's checking in?
Claire's going to go out for a breather. And let's see.
Oh, it looks like
again, them numbers are killing us. There's a 3, good. Belmont hits a 3. That is,
who hit that one?
Ross, number 22. Braves going the other way. Still up by 31 with 15 seconds to go. Lefty going to slow it down out front. Hands it off. Going to the goal. No Shot wouldn't go, but a foul as Cummins was taking it strong. And that's going to send Arlie to the free throw line. That is Katie Methvin, the freshman, number 20, that's come in. First free throw by Cummins is good. 53-21. Next free throw, good again. Arlie hits a pair. Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm. Belmont gets it in with 3 seconds. Bennett, shot on the way, no good, and that's going to do it. Well, it's 54-21 here at the half on this rivalry game. And man, Claire Ray has been on fire from three-point line and defensively, besides running the point also. So really good game so far from Claire. Michael gets the numbers ready. We will have coming up here the Spark CPA halftime stats.
Yeah, time to crunch the numbers here with Spark CPA. First of all, for the home team, Lady Belmont Cardinals, they're 21 points. Let's see, 12 of them are from Sullivan. She's only playing double digits for the half of the Lady Cardinals. 3 points each for Brooke Smith and for Presley Ross, and 1 point for Misha. Only 1 point for McKinley Bennett. For the Lady Braves, 2 players in double figures, led by Claire Ray off of those 5 3-pointers in the first half. 19 points for her. 13 points for Meg Moore. She had a 3 and also 4 for 4 from the line. 6 points each from Kaisley Timms and from Chloe Glidewell. 4 points each for Arlie Cummings and Kaisley Timms. 6 points from Abby Reed, my bad. And 2 points for Ashlyn Butler. Lady Braves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 for 8 from the free throw line.
Wow. So all things working tonight for the Lady Braves. They lead here at the half over the Lady Cardinals Belmont by a score of 54-21. We're going to send it back to the studio for about 8 or 9 minutes. When we come back, we'll have second half action. You're listening to Braves basketball.
Home Fun 91.
Welcome back to Braves basketball, just underway. And if Claire Ray isn't doing enough on the offensive end, she just draws a charge to start the second half here.
Yeah, and that's 3 on Sullivan for the Lady Cardinals, their leading scorer.
The Braves now turn it over. Meg loses the ball. They get it up the floor quickly and lay it up. Braves coming off kind of a little bit of a shaky start on the offensive end.
Little full court pressure by the Lady Cardinals.
Meg all the way to the goal lays it in. She says, I'll just take this all the way to the goal, quit trying to pass, and she gets a basket.
Yeah, I think that's what Coach Hickenbottom kind of pick your poison. He don't want to get with this press. He's going to leave Meg with the ball in open court.
Or at least worst, one-on-one.
Yeah.
You don't want to take one-on-one with Meg.
You're right.
Belmont to Bennett, and she throws it away. Trying to feed it out to an open wing and threw it between the point guard and the wingman.
Yeah, good job there by Abby Reed playing D.
So 56-23, Lady Braves with the ball. Taz gets it back to Claire. Now she feeds Lefty in the right wing. Cross court. Taz dump down low. Chloe goes up. Is that not a foul? Looked like she got fouled. Loses the ball nonetheless, and Belmont going the other way. A little bit of a...
near steal there by Kaisley. They're going to call a foul. Wow. 2 on Kaisley.
So Taz picks up her second. It's a foul on each team now here in the third. 56-23. Lady Braves by 33 points. Belmont with the ball. And there's a loose ball. Picked up again. Belmont Bennett, 3 on the way, no good. Long rebound. It's picked up. Started to be picked up by Kaisley, and now there's Lefty drawing the charge, doing what lefties do.
Nice job there by Abby Reed to draw the charge on Bennett. It'll be Bennett's third.
So back-to-back possessions where the Braves draw charges. Sometimes, when the other team plays a little faster as they need to, when you're down this big, you can force them into some turnovers like that. Into the corner, 3 on the way, good. Meg Moore knocks down the 3. And the Braves go up by 36. 59-23. You cannot leave Meg open like that in the corner. I mean, that's shooting practice.
Oh, a target practice, right?
Just stepping into a 3. So Belmont loses the ball. Last touch by the Braves. They'll throw it in. Playing on the left side of the floor now. Belmont going from right to left. You look at your radio dial. Belmont, Bennett down the lane. And there's another charge. 3 possessions in a row.
And that's 4 on McKinley Bennett.
As Claire picks up another. She could have a triple-double drawing charges and points.
Man, it's Coach Strickland, you got to love when your players take charges.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
That's just, gutty basketball right there. 59-23. Ray, top of the circle, draws a double team, dribbles out of it, gets it ahead. 3 from lefty. Good! You double team. They draw a double team to Claire because she's been hot as fire. She passes it off, and lefty knocks down the 3. That's like, what do you do? And there's another charge. 4 possessions in a row. The Braves have drawn charges.
That may be a record.
I know, I've never seen that before.
And that's 4 fouls on Smith.
Claire's drawn so many charges and knocked her shoe off.
Wow, what a defensive effort by these Lady Braves, and what offensive effort. Complete game.
Hazley got open 3, and it's on the way, no good. Long rebound. Good job blocking out that time by Ross for Belmont. Up the floor. I thought they were going to step into another one. They didn't. Loose ball picked up, now shot up, blocked. Loose ball again. Out for a 3, on the way. Rims out, no good. Tip, finally, Claire gets the rebound, blocking out all the way to the 3-point line. That's why you have to continue to block out. Glidewell now left wing, slows it down, gets it ahead to Ray. Now feeds lefty in the left wing, across to Ray. 3 ball on the way, good again! Woo, Claire is hot. Wow. She is hot, hot, hot. 65-23. Backing her way down. Smith now gives it off. Left wing now to Dill. Slowing it down. Now they drive baseline, and they're going to call a foul. I think the blocking foul is going to be on Chloe, I think.
Butler's getting ready to check in for the Lady Braves.
See who they, yep, so Chloe picked up her 3rd. And Belmont going to the line. 2 shots, first one on the way, no good. Free throws brought to you by Boys Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka.
Paisley and Chloe's checking in, and Butler and who came in?
Butler's come in, and so has
Maddie Durham.
Yeah. With the Braves up by 42. There goes, loose ball. And they're going to say that Meg just lost it out of bounds. Coach said that ball was tipped.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, Belmont gets it back. Out front, driving down the lane to the goal. Shot won't go, but a foul. I think they may get Maddie on that one. Let's see. No.
Going to get
4 to get Claire, I think.
Be her 3rd. Running clock here. Wow.
Never thought you'd see it.
You don't see the home team at Belmont have a running clock very much, if ever.
First free throw on the way, no good.
Against them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Free throws on the way, and that one's good. Free throws brought to you by Boys Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka. Minute 30 to go, 3rd quarter, 65-24. Braves with the lead and the ball. Get it to Meg now. 3 ball, in and out, no good. Rebound is going to be tipped and finally picked up by Belmont's Ross. They feed it in the corner. 3 on the way, good. Brooke Smith.
Yeah, good looking shot there by Smith.
Braves get it up, lefty to the goal. Now feeds it out. Claire, 3 on the way, good again!
Claire Ray.
Wow!
7 3-pointers for Claire.
It is 68-27. You know, if you're a future opponent of the Lady Braves and you see Claire Ray knock down 7 threes to go along with what you get from Meg.
Yeah.
That's got to be kind of scary, don't it?
Yeah, I mean, how do you game plan that,
Yeah.
right?
Do they call a jump ball? What did they call right there?
They did call a jump ball.
No, they said put a foul.
Oh, did they?
Yep, foul's going on Maddie.
Oh, okay.
23 seconds to go here in the third. 68-27. Ball in the corner. Now try to go down. They cut off. Back out. Baseline jumper, no good. Meg with the rebound with 10 seconds to go here in the quarter. Crossover all the way to the goal. Lays it in. You just can't stop that. Long strides. It is 70
weaving her way like surgically through the defense.
Absolutely, and the horn is going to sound to end the third quarter. So with a running clock, the Lady Braves still lead by a score of 70-27. We'll pause for 1 minute. We'll come back with fourth quarter action. You're listening to Braves basketball. Back to Braves basketball. We got 1 quarter to go here in girls action. With a running clock, the Lady Braves lead 70-29 now as Belmont gets a basket. And they're going to pressure the ball. Braves get it in. Cross comes across. Maddie Durham, 3 on the way. Good! Wow. 3's running that Durham blood.
It is. It's in the Durham genes.
It is. Ooh. Oh, they're going to say.
I don't know that Arlie touched it.
I don't know.
That's
that tip we missed a while ago, I guess.
Yeah.
They're going to pick it up there. So Belmont keeps it. The ball was thrown out of bounds, but they're going to say Arlie touched it last. Now there's a pass down low, shot up and in. Basket by Brooklyn Dill.
Yeah, Brooklyn's 4th point of the night.
73-31 now as we go under 7 to go here in the ball game.
Wow.
And Braves throw that one away.
Yeah. Claire threw it where Arlie was going to go. I think Arlie stopped, and then the ball just went out of bounds.
6:45 to go. 73-31, and it has been an offensive breakout for Clara Ray in this
Absolutely.
game. Ball on the right wing, looking to go down low. Braves stop that. Now they move it to the left wing. They'll fire up a long 3. Ball just hits the backboard and is picked up on the far sideline by Durham. She hands it off to Lefty. Lefty gets it ahead all the way to the goal. Shot up, no good. Butler with the rebound. Back out 3 on the way, no good. Rebound put back up again, won't go. Ball tipped out and finally picked up by Belmont. Braves had about 5 looks at it, couldn't get it to go. Runner in the lane, no good. Lefty with the rebound. Tries to get it up. The ball's deflected and ends up in the hands of Cummins anyway, and she lays it in.
Yeah, good teamwork there by the Lady Braves.
75-31. 5:45 to go in this game. Ball comes to the left wing. Braves still in that man-to-man. Ooh, good hands that time. Knocking it loose by Cummins. Down the lane, going to the left hand. Step under, lays up good. Smith gets the basket. Braves are going to take Lefty out as. Man, I hate these numbers. I think that's Chloe Crum that's come in the game, number 10.
Oh.
Left wing. There we go. 3 on the way. Hey, she hit another one.
Unbelievable.
Clara Ray's got 8 threes in this game.
Wow.
It is 78-33. You ever in your life seen anybody that hot? That is unbelievable.
I think we saw Moore Nunley hit 11 one time. This is getting right up there with that. You know what?
No, but she didn't hit that in one game, not 11.
I think
we talked about
40-something points.
Yeah, but we talked about that. She, believe it or not, 7 was her tops, but she did have the 40 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like you. I thought it was more than it was, but yeah, she corrected me on that. Free throws the other end, brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm.
Wow,
And
what a night for Claire Ray.
Next one, and that's a pair. So free throws by Sullivan.
I'd get it to her again.
Out, left wing. Now passes up, steps into a shot, and scores again. Just inside the free throw line. Down the lane, shot up and in, banks it in. Sullivan, they're scoring here.
A scoring machine.
It's 80-37. 3:25 to go. Braves just kind of slowing it out, and now pass down low. Loose ball is going to be picked up by Sullivan. Going the other way, and they're going to get Cummins with a foul. So Mara had 40 points in 3 quarters against East Webster.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, her most threes in the game were 6.
6, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is what she texted me back when we interviewed her that day. So I remember, because I was like you, I thought it was more than that, but yeah. It was the aura around her shooting threes that made it look like she was shooting more than she did. Claire Ray coming out of the game. That may be, I don't know, if that's not a next free throw is good by Sullivan. Free throw.
I've got her for 30.
Brought to you by Boys Hollingsworth State Farm. And she's got 9 threes, 8 threes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
I'm not sure what the record is. I'd like to know that. It's got to be getting close. Speaking of threes, Durham fires one up that rims out no good. And the Braves track down the rebound. Cummins down the lane. Now kicks it back out. Butler lost the ball. And a jump ball. Possession will go back to the Braves with 2 minutes to go in this game. 80-38.
Wow. What a night for the Lady Braves.
Ball comes in to Cummins. She's got Butler on the left wing, but she backs her defender down. Now goes all the way to the goal and gets fouled. And that's going to send Ari to the free throw line. Nope, they're going to say on the floor. You know, they've corrected that in college. You know, they're calling continuation this year starting in college.
Man, I'm not a fan of that.
But, I mean, some of it's good. Like right there, I would have said that would have been a shooting foul on this one. Minute 20 to go. Cummins feeds it back out. Ball's deflected. What? It's last touch by the – they're going to say last touch by the Braves, but definitely was knocked out by Belmont. More players coming in for the Braves as you've got Addie Barber coming in. Now, ball goes off of Belmont, goes out of bounds. Braves get it back with under a minute to go with a running clock. Barber gets it into Butler. Ashland hands it back off to the freshman who's going to run the point here for the last minute of this game. Working her way in, picks up her dribble. Now feeds in the corner. Now back out front. Going to the goal, lost the ball. Belmont picks it up. 25 seconds to go, 80-38. Good hands defensively getting back there by the Braves.
Yeah, good playing time, good experience, those young Lady Braves.
That's your future. Working in the corner, 3 ball on the way is good. 80-41 now. And the time is about to run out. Butler's going to dribble it off. That's going to do it. Lady Braves going to get a big win here against Belmont by a final score of 80-41. Lady Braves move to 3-1 on the season as they'll take on West Point this coming Saturday at TC. No games Friday night as the game against Dessler has been postponed until January for the football playoffs. So Braves next action come up Saturday. What a win, Lady Braves. They get it 80-41 over Belmont. Michael's got the Spark CPA numbers for us.
Yeah, we'll crunch the numbers here with Spark CPA. First of all, for the home Lady Cardinals, led by one player with double figures. That's Carson Sullivan. She had 16. 8 points for Brooke Smith. 6 points for Presley Ross, and 4 points for Brooklyn Deal, your leading scorers there for the Lady Cardinals. For the Lady Braves, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players on the score.
Welcome back to Tishomingo County Braves basketball. Boys action coming up. First time we've had a look at the boys. Unlike the girls, the boys returned 1 starter instead of losing 1 starter. They graduated 8 seniors last year.
Wow.
So this is basically a whole new team for the Braves.
And unlike college, you can't go into the transfer portal, but I think we've got a couple new faces anyway, right?
I think so. And we'll learn more about them as we go on here. Braves come in to start the season at 1-1, couple of neutral site games. Lost to a very, very good Olive Branch team to start the season. That's one of those teams that
against 7A school.
Yeah, that's going to compete for a state title. But then showed their moxie. They came back and knocked off Louisville, a fellow 4A team, and got their first win of the season as they won against Louisville. You know, the lights are out here, so I'm trying to find that score.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, they won 76-55, so a 21-point win. That's a big win for the Braves, especially like we said, with only one starter returning. The good thing is the returning starter is your leading scorer.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that helps.
Yeah, Casey McNutt will be the returner for the Braves.
Seems like Casey McNutt's been playing for 8 years. You know, I mean, I think he started as a freshman, basically. You know, so
I think we redshirted him a couple years in there. And we're waiting for again. Their hype videos are good, but they're long.
It is a mini documentary.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they have to take intermission and midway through that thing. So we're waiting for that to finish so they can have the player introduction, so we get us going here.
And now, Cardinal fans, please come to your feet for the starting lineup for your Belmont Cardinals.
All right, so Belmont about to be introduced.
Chad Cobb. A 5'11" junior guard. Number 10, Isaiah Deathridge.
Isaiah Deathridge, one starter for the Belmont Cardinals.
Junior forward, number 12,
Callie Estes. Add another guard.
Junior forward, number 20, Bryce Burton.
Bryce Burton is at 6'6", so they've got some height on the inside.
Absolutely.
Luke Stinnett is your at a forward, and then the final players you got Caden Carter, who's also 6'4". So they got 6'4", 6'6" on the baseline. So this could be a matchup for the Braves. And we're finally about ready to go. New starter for the Braves, you got number 12, DeAndre Mitchell. Also Eli Klingon. We saw he got some playing time last year.
Yep.
Bryson Westbrook. And it looks like Cooper Clark. They'll all join McNutt as your starting five for the Braves. Here comes pressure. And Braves already had a turnover forced, but couldn't get the ball, and now a jump ball. Good job by McNutt to tie it up, and possession will go to the Braves. I got to pick my game up here. You know, boys' action's a little bit faster.
It is, yeah. Before you get the name out, it's done.
Well, and the bad part is most of these guys are new to me, so I'm going to have to keep looking at this roster for a while, figure out who everybody is.
Maybe 3 games in before you get pretty fluent at it.
Yeah.
Right?
You know, the girls, we've been seeing the same girls for so long, that was easy. Boys is going to be a little tougher. So Braves turn it over. So both teams have turned it over once as we're about 15 seconds into this first quarter. Braves and Belmont. Braves' first true road game. They hadn't even played a home game yet. Braves like road warriors here. And they'll return home on Saturday as they're going to get a whistle and a foul. I think is going to go.
It's on Mitchell.
Yeah,
he reach around there.
One of the newcomers we talked about. So Belmont throwing in from the baseline. Comes in. Baseline jumper. Rims out. No good. Klingon had the rebound and gets it ahead. He was falling out of bounds. Did a good job of getting it ahead to Clark. No, that's not Clark. That's Westbrook. Now back out to Klingon. McNutt now moves to the right wing. Now he picks up a ball screen. Free throw line. Jumper good. Casey McNutt gets the first points for the Braves.
Yeah, a little 1-2-2 3-quarter trap for the Braves.
That'll slow down Belmont's offense. May not force a lot of turnovers. Now they get a backdoor cut, but you got to watch that back door. That defense is susceptible to that.
Yeah.
And they give up the points there and tie it up at 2. Clark now back out right wing. Klingon. Down to McNutt. Looking for a screen. There it comes off the screen. Loses the ball. Has to regain his composure and start it again. Westbrook, left wing, wanted the 3. Passed it up. And now he passes it over to Clark, who's fouled.
Yeah, Deathridge to get him his team first for Belmont.
A little bit slower start to this game. Both teams kind of feeling each other out. You know, one thing when you have so many starters, you know, it takes a while for new starters to be, you know, to
get some chemistry.
Yeah,
right?
you got to get that chemistry. You got to start blending. And plus even the defense has got to have something to look at. They hadn't seen these guys play together either. Shot from McNutt, no good. Belmont with a rebound. McNutt does a good job getting back. He gets it up to Clingan. He's going in. He slams it home. Eli Clingan with a two-hand jam.
Wow, you saw that coming.
That gets the crowd going. And now on the they're going to a 2-1-2, and Clingan kicked the ball, so they'll reset the offense.
That was a no-doubter.
Oh, yeah, you saw that coming. That boy got some ups right there. That was one of them two hands that rocked the backboard. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line is no good. And rebound to the Braves. Quickly gets it up. Off the dribble. Now kicks it out. Clingan passes up the shot, loses the ball. And they're going to say he was fouled. Foul's going on number 20. That's Burton. Belmont fans didn't like that.
And they're letting officials know about it.
So Braves up by 2 with the ball. Westbrook, now to Clark, looking for a backdoor cut. They did a good job defending that. Back in the left wing. Now pull up, nope, cuts it back out.
Yeah, good patience by the Braves.
Now McNutt's pull up, shot in and out, no good. Four to 2, and apparently we're having some technical difficulties back at the radio station. I'm getting a message here that can't hardly hear it, so we're going to have to, after McNutt gets the basket and the foul, we're going to have to probably sign it off here a minute and send it back, see if we can kind of reconnect here because we're having some technical difficulties. So bear with us. Braves lead 6-2. Back in just a minute. Well, Braves lead 9-2, and then a basket that time by Belmont's number 32. I don't even have him on the roster.
Me either.
So, but he got the basket cut to 5. It's 9-4. We've had some static problems. I think we've got that figured out. Sounds much better, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Except for that guy coughing.
Oh, man, I tell you what, this wintertime crud, you just can't get rid of it.
There's a foul on number 3. I don't have him on the roster either for Belmont.
McNutt at the free throw line. Misses the first one. Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka. 9-4. 3:14 to go here in quarter number 1. And he hits the second. So 1 out of 2 for Kaysen, and the Braves lead by 6 now.
And the Braves back with that one, their own 1-2-2 full court pressure.
Again, that just slows them down.
Good job.
They may not break the 10-second call, and they don't. That's what they got.
That's what you want, man. Defense pays off. The intensity pays off. It'll be Braves basketball. They'll inbounds from half court.
You know, you don't necessarily make steals with that defense, but you do force things like that.
Paxton Markle then for Mitchell.
Oh, well, that should have been a reach over Belmont. He can call it. Now going to the goal, shot up, no good.
Markle's going to draw the foul. He'll go to the line.
We lose a Markle and we gained a Markle.
That's right.
We're swapping Markles for Markles. We're shooting Markles.
Fouls on Cortez, his first.
First free throw on the way by Paxton's good. And next one, he misses that one. 1 out of 2 on the free throws. Brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm. Pass, they break the press now, get it down low, give and go, shot, no, but a foul. And the foul is going to go on Edwards. Braves have brought in some substitutions on us here. So Luke Edwards picks up, I think, his first. It is his first. Third team foul. Braves are already in the bonus. Free throw, no good. Next one, and he hits that one. So 1 out of 2 from the line from Belmont, and it's 11. I don't know if they've got the score right or not. 11-5, is that right?
Well, see, I don't know if I missed something because we were trying to.
Signed off for a minute, yep.
Yeah. I've got 5 for Belmont. I think that's right.
Okay, we're going to go with that then. And now Braves force a turnover. Belmont forced the Braves to turnover. So give it back to the Cardinals.
You hadn't been very good so far in the first quarter. Not a very good flow in the game.
No, that's what I was saying. You know, that's why I was talking about the continuity when you've got all these new players. Apparently, like on both sides.
Braves going to get called for a foul here. That's going to go on Klingon, his first.
I think the goal's still rattling down here from where he dumped the ball. Oh, they get a ball passed down low, and the layup is good.
And by Burton.
The Braves lost him, and that cuts the lead back to 4 now. 11-7 with 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Braves, shot no good. They had a good look at it. Reverse layup was missed by Edwards, and Belmont with the rebound. Got to make those kind. That kind of hurts you. You run the play just exactly like it's designed, and you miss the shot. And now there's a steal. Braves going all the way to the goal.
That
should be an intentional foul.
Not going to call it, but he should have been. He literally took his forearm in the back and pushed him. Be 2 shots for Kaysen.
How is that not an intentional foul?
Foul's going to go on number 10, Deathridge, his second.
Kaysen's free throw, good.
Kaysen got 6 so far, looking for number 7.
Braves lead is 5. He's still got 1 more. Coming up. That was good, too. Kaysen hits a pair of Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm free throws, and the Braves lead 6. Minute 41 to go, first quarter. Ball top of the circle. Now they feed it to the baseline, to the free throw line. They kick it back out, looking for open 3, but Braves doing a good job hanging with them defensively, not giving anything up. Now they double team the ball in the corner. Ooh, McNutt almost had a steal. There's a shot, blocked, and a foul.
Oh.
So to the free throw line for Belmont. Again, I don't know why we can't find a roster that works. We don't have number 3 on this roster either.
Foul's going to go on Klingon, his second.
And the bad part is this is the same roster that our coach has for their team.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably saying who is number 3. So Eli picks up his second foul. That's 4 now on the Braves. He's got 2 of them. First free throw on the way is no good. So Eli's going to go out with those 2 fouls, and Mitchell's going to come back in. And the next free throw rolls across the rim, no good. Ball tipped a couple times. Belmont gets the rebound. Pass back out, jump shot on the way, rims out no good. They tip it back out again, but this time right to McNutt. And Kaysen's going to go the other way. To the goal, scoop shot, won't go. Mitchell fighting for the rebound, and it's going to be deflected by Belmont, go out of bounds, so Braves get it back. Ball comes in, 3 on the way, rims out no good. Good job blocking that by Belmont on the far side. They get the rebound. Slow start, like you said, not a lot of flow. Braves still have a 6-point lead as we go under a minute to go here in the first. As Belmont shot no good, rebound picked up by the Braves. McNutt walking it up now. See if the Braves try to hold for the last shot of the quarter. Oh, they got a man down low. Oh, couldn't get the shot off. Now 3, good! That's that man, Markle.
Good looking ball movement and way to finish the shot in the corner by Markle.
Paxton hits the 3, and the Braves up by 9 now with under 20 to go. Oh, there's a tip by the Braves, but McNutt couldn't run it down. Now a 3 from the corner on the way, no good. Braves get the rebound, and they may have a chance at the shot. Now they get ahead. Markle behind the defense. Oh, he walked. Took too many steps. Well, check his Edwards. Sometimes you can just be too wide open.
Yeah, and depending on where you catch the ball and what your footwork looks like.
He probably had enough time that he could have just almost stopped.
Yeah.
Now they're going to get the 3 at the corner on the way and miss it. And the horn's going to sound. So good quarter for the Braves. learning each other. You know, like we said, 4 new starters. Return your leading scorer, but Braves do lead by 9 here at the end of 1. 16-7, Braves lead Belmont. We'll come back in 1 minute. We'll have second quarter action. You're listening to Braves basketball.
Home Fun 91.
Second quarter action underway. Braves lead by 9, 16-7. McNutt with the ball, left wing, now works off a screen, feeds to the right wing. Pass down low. Mitchell backs his way in, goes to the right hand. Good looking shot. What a post move that time by Mitchell.
Yeah, DeAndre Mitchell. What a nice move over the baseline. Little 8-foot kind of sky hook looking thing.
Had the soft touch too. Got the roll. He's battling down low. Shot up, no good. Good job. He got the rebound too. Good job defensively. Got the rebound, and Braves head the other way. Up by 11 now, 18-7. McNutt looking now. Got Markle. Now feeds Mitchell. Shot. It won't go, but McNutt had the rebound, but he was standing out of bounds.
Yeah.
Probably not the best place to get the rebound. The Braves by 11. Belmont with the ball. Up the floor. Slows it down. Braves staying right with him. It's Westbrook. And they're going to get Mitchell down low for a push.
That'll be his second, team first of this quarter. He's going to come out, I'm guessing.
Yep.
It looks like Cooper Clark's coming in. This Clark's first action tonight. I don't remember calling his name tonight.
No, he started.
Oh, did he? Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, Cooper started. Oh, tried to draw a charge down low. Couldn't get a go. Shot up again, no good. And they're going to whistle on a foul. I think they may have got Cooper with the foul. Waiting to see if they put it on the board. Maybe not. Yep, that's his first. Walking it down. Now stop. Left wing coming back out front. Braves in that tight man-to-man. Ooh, got away with the extra step there. Trying to get down to the post. Braves double teaming down low. Now McNutt comes out. Still looking to go. And now they got double dribble. So Braves forced. What defense that was from the Braves. They wouldn't even let the inlet pass go in and ended up causing the turnover.
Yeah, good job to help there by Kaysen to cut off that passing lane.
So walking it up. Braves get it to McNutt. Now to Markle, top of the circle. Now a three on the way, rims out, no good. Long three attempt that time by Edwards. And he can't get it to go, so Braves stuck on that 18-7. Braves only had one basket here in this quarter. Now there's a steal and a layup is good. Almost a dunk by Kaysen McNutt. I think he was afraid he was going to miss it, so he just kind of dropped it in. And now whistle and a travel.
Yeah, he was kind of
in between.
Yeah, juggling as he's going up for the layup, and the ref's calling for a walk. Be Braves ball.
The Braves have got the only 2 baskets in this quarter. Belmont still looking for their first points of the second quarter. With 5:35 to go in the half. McNutt now to Markle. Now feeds it to McNutt. Back up, lost the ball. Gets it back. They had it actually knocked out of his hands. He was going up for the shot. And he'll reset the offense. Belmont in a 2-3. Trying to force the Braves beat him from the outside. Markle comes out. Now he'll fire up a 3. No good. Belmont with the rebound. Oh! Belmont had the rebound. The Braves punched the ball and it hit the Belmont player right in the head.
Ouch.
That hurt. Now steal by Markle. He gets it ahead to McNutt. Going all the way to the goal. He lays it in. Good fast break opportunity that time for the Braves.
Yeah, good speed there by McNutt, buddy. When he hits the gas, he goes, don't he?
Went from steal to basket in a moment. And the Braves up by 15 now. And knocked the ball loose and ended up picking it up and throwing it off of the Belmont player. Good job defensively that time by Clark. 4.5 to go here in the second. 22-7. Braves with the lead and the ball. Off the dribble. Now back out. Top of the circle now it's Westbrook. Now he feeds Markle. Clark posting up down low, gives it upstead to Markle. Now back out. Westbrook, 3 ball on the way, short again. And rebound is going to go off of Braves and go out of bounds, so Belmont to get it back. Braves hadn't really found their outside shot yet.
Right. Only 1 3-pointer of the night, and Markle hit that one.
And now they're going to get McNutt with a foul.
Get his first.
Just his first. Halfway through this second quarter, Braves lead 22-7. Belmont still looking for their first points of the quarter. Braves turning up that defensive pressure. Now they extend out kind of a 2-1-2 half-court trap now, and forces a long outside shot that doesn't draw anything. Markle comes out of there with it. Up to Westbrook. Now he loses the ball. This is a sluggish game right now.
A lot of turnovers.
And now another whistle. And the foul that time is going on Westbrook. That's 4 fouls now on the Braves in this quarter. Belmont's yet to have one. So next foul will send Belmont to the free throw line. And that's going to be good hands by the Braves, knocking it off the Belmont player, and they'll get it back.
Got a sub in for the Braves. Number 10, going to be Noah Cutshaw.
First action for Noah here in this game.
And I think we got timeout by Coach Parsons.
Yeah, so timeout on the floor, 3:16 to go here in the first half. Braves lead 22-7. We'll pause for 30 seconds. Just the Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
Welcome back to Braves basketball. 3:16 to go first half. Braves lead 22-7. They'll have the ball coming out of the timeout. Markle, McNutt, Westbrook. Let's see, we also got Edwards and Clark. So that's your 5 as McNutt takes it all the way to go, banks it high off the glass and lays it in.
Strong move there by Kaysen. He got 13 on the night so far.
24-7 now. Ooh, almost a steal. Belmont gets it in, baseline jumper, bank shot good. And they get their first points of the quarter with 2:45 to go in the half.
The old bank shot. Don't see that much anymore these days.
2:35 to go here in the half. 24-9. Braves with the ball and the lead. McNutt takes a pass, baseline jumper, hits the back iron, no good, but he's going to draw the fouls. He's on the floor.
He kind of landed on that right elbow, kind of rubbing it out.
Put some dirt on it. Remember what your dad used to say?
Yeah.
There was some dirt on it. You'll be all right.
That's one of them stingers.
But Dad, ain't no dirt in this gym. We're in trouble. McNutt's first free throw on the way, no good.
You know, then you got to come shoot free throws with your arm tingling, you know.
Yeah, that's your shooting arm, so that's not good. Next free throw, he got that one. So 1 out of 2 from the free throw line from McNutt. All the free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm and Iuka. 1002 Battleground Drive. 423-59-31. Ooh, almost a steal that time by Clark. Couldn't get the ball. Now they give it up. Baseline jumper, good. Basket by Burton.
Yeah, I got him for 6 points so far.
Braves lead back down to 14 again as we approach 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Ball comes across to Markle. They're watching. Yep. There's a long 3 on the way, no good. And it gets the.
Wow, what
I
a
called
roll.
that no good too soon. It hit the rim, went up, then came back down, set on the rim, and finally fell.
Who hit that?
Get the 3. That was Edwards, number 11, that got the 3.
Wow. What a roll he got.
There's a baseline shot, no good, and the foul's going to be called on the Braves. So Braves lead 28-11, minute 28 to go. Let's see if they put the foul on. That's going on Clark, his second. Braves piling up a little bit of foul trouble here.
Got a bunch of players with 2 fouls. I'll say a bunch, 3.
First free throw on the way by Belmont, no good.
I ain't 21, he's not on their roster either.
There's a lot of players not on our roster for sure. Next one, and he hits a pair.
Oh, they may be. They're just under a different number.
Yeah, we just, you know.
We can only give the numbers that are given to us.
That's it. That is exactly right. 28-12 now is 1 out of 2 free throws for Belmont. Cuts the lead down to 16. Boys Hollingsworth State Farm free throws for Belmont. And now ball's tipped, picked up by the Braves. Now they kick it back out front to Markle. Back to Westbrook in the corner. There's another three on the way. Good again. So Luke Edwards is heating up.
Yeah,
you know, it's amazing. You get that one little good roll, and that can kind of start you off. You know it?
Yeah, his 2 threes on the night.
31-12 now, under a minute to go. And now got a whistle, and substitutions coming in for Belmont. All right, still got 50 seconds to go here in the half. Circling around. Cross court, comes into the corner. Going to fire up a 3 ball. That's going to be good. And we do have him on the roster. That's Burton.
9 points for Burton.
He's got 9 of their 15 points. It's 31-15. Braves with the lead. 30 seconds to go here in the half. Westbrook in the right wing. See if the Braves trying to hold for the last shot. Belmont staying in that zone. Oh, he shouldn't get Cooper Clark down here by himself. He's in his own zip code. Now give it off. McNutt behind the 3-point line. No good. 3 seconds. Braves get the rebound and get the shot up and draw the foul. Markle's going to go to the line with 1.9 seconds left. Braves did a good job of holding that ball for the last shot and still giving themselves a chance at a rebound and a putback.
Yeah, good hustle rebound there by Markle. He gets paid back by getting 2 free throws.
First one no good. Second one on the way. Up and rimmed again. So he misses both of them. Belmont shot at the buzzer on the way, no good, and that's going to end the first half. Well, Braves defensively have done well. They're still kind of a work in progress on the offensive end, but they still lead here at the end of one half by a score of 31-15. Michael's working on the numbers over there.
We're ready.
All right, so the Spark CPA halftime stats. Michael's got them for us.
Yeah, time to crunch the numbers here with Spark CPA. Your first half stats. First of all, for the home Cardinals, led by Trice Burton. He's got 9 points. 2 points each for number 32 and number 3. We don't know what their names are, but that's
their numbers.
That's it.
And we're sticking to it.
That's it. For the Braves, one player in double figures. That's Casey McNutt. He has 14 in the first half. 6 points for Luke Edwards off of those 2 3-pointers. 4 points each for Paxton Markle and for Eli Klingen, and 2 points for DeAndre Mitchell.
All right. Again, Braves lead here at the half by a score of 31-15. We're going to send it back to the studio for about 9 or 10 minutes. When we come back, we'll have second half action. You're listening to Braves basketball.
Home Fun 91.
Coming out of the break, both teams with an early basket, and the Braves lead 33-17. 3 on the inside by Belmont is good. That's Burton again. He's by far their leading scorer.
Yeah, Burton is filling it up.
And that cuts the lead down to 13, so Braves got a game here. Belmont coming out, hitting shots. Ball in the corner. Braves going to fire up a 3. No good. Rebound, put back up, partially blocked. Rebound again, put back, won't go. Had 2 looks at it, just
point blank.
Yeah, just couldn't get it to go from Mitchell. And Belmont now with the ball, 3-pointer, and get this back down to a 10-point game. Pass in, kicks out. Passed up the 3. Now he's going to step inside the 3-point line. Knock down a shot. That is Luke Stinnett. And it is an 11-point game.
Yeah, Belmont is
they've come out a little warmer here in the third quarter.
I mean, they're on like a 7-2 run.
They've scored more points here in the first part of this third quarter than they did the whole second quarter.
Yep.
Ball comes down, back out. 3 on the way, rims out, no good. Belmont with good position, gets the rebound. The Braves not picking a good time to go cold. 33-22. Braves been outscored 7-2 here in the quarter. Belmont trying to back down. Picks up the dribble, got to do something with it. Braves extending the defense out near half court. Now off the screen, and there's a tip and a steal, and then a double dribble.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tried to gather the ball, and he did, and he got slapped on the wrist or something. That's not good. Like sprained it or something. Westbrook, he's going to have to come out, check out his left wrist.
Markle's
just a sprain, just kind of got hit across it.
Markle's going to come back in. 5:22 to go, third quarter. 33-22. Belmont has cut into this lead. Braves need to stop right here and kind of turn the momentum back around. It's all with Belmont. There it is right there. Going all the way to the goal. Layup is good. Good run through steal, and Braves are going to take a timeout after that to reset the defense.
Yeah,
but
nice job there by Cooper Clark.
We'll keep it right here. So 35-22, that was a big basket right there. That's like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, kind of talk about what their schedule's coming out when our next broadcast is.
Okay, so the both teams will be back in action this Saturday. This is a makeup. Let me get the schedule out here and tell you when. All right, this is a makeup from the November 11th game with West Point, and that's going to be played this Saturday. And tip-off is what did I tell you on all four teams are playing, and it'll start at 12. So you're going to have JV boys, or JV girls at 12, and then followed by JV boys and varsity girls somewhere around 2, and then the varsity boys around 3:30 or so. And that's all at TC, and that's, again, make up from some of those postponed games. And that is all this week, and then our next broadcast won't be until, in December.
Wow. Yep.
So December the 2nd, that'll be our next broadcast. McNary Central will come to town, and we'll have all that action for you right here on Fun 91. There'll be the only other thing before we play that game after the Saturday game will be the Lighthouse Thanksgiving tournament that the girls will be playing in, and that's going to be on the 29th of November. So after the boys play Saturday, they're done until we come back on the 2nd.
Ain't that crazy?
It's just scheduling so hard nowadays. So Belmont has hit a 3 and has made it a 10-point game.
Yeah, Burton hit that one.
He is keeping Belmont in this thing. Braves going baseline, cut off, back out front, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Belmont.
Mullins, it looks like. He'll get that for the Cardinals.
So it's a 10-point game, 35-25.
Belmont trying to claw back in it. Braves, you kind of want to keep that lead extended to double digits if you can.
Well, the Braves have been outscored 10-4 here in this quarter, and the ball comes into Mitchell. His shot rims out, no good. Had another good look at it. Right now, that was an offensive foul got away with, and Belmont gets points, and this is an 8-point game.
Yeah, momentum has definitely been on Belmont's side out of the locker room at halftime.
And now we got a reach-in foul. It's going to go on number 10. It's on Deathridge.
That'll be his third.
2 team fouls now on both teams. Halfway through this third quarter, 35-27, 8-point game.
Braves only scored 4 points.
That's it. Ball in the corner. 3 by Clark, no good. Actually an air ball. Belmont with a rebound.
And Braves have gone ice cold.
In the corner, 3 on the way. Good again.
You got to get a timeout probably for TC.
It is a 5-point game.
That's Burton's 4th three-pointer.
And he's a one-man show right now. And it's got the Belmont crowd into the game now. Ball comes in. Now down low. Baseline shot. Fourth shot kind of no good. Belmont with a rebound. And they got it ahead, but that man, McNutt, got back defensively and made the steal. Cason now flings it out right wing to Markle. Now back to McNutt.
That 2-3 zone by Belmont.
Yep. Markle, he'll fire up a 3. That's too long. Good job rebounding on the far side by Mitchell. Saved it in. Back to Klingon.
The Braves are going cold from outside, which is not good when you're playing against the zone.
This is true. That's why they're staying in that zone. They get McNutt down low. He draws a double team. He dribbles back out of it. Now he's going to drive baseline. Shot up and in.
Wow.
That's a tough shot right there.
Tough shot there. Nice make there. Nothing but bottom of the net for Casey McNutt.
Kind of stops the bleeding a little bit. Lead back to 7.
16 for the senior.
Braves led by 14 at the half. That shot up and in.
Man.
Backing her way in. Mullins gets the basket. Back to a 5-point game. Been mostly Belmont in this quarter. 3 on the way, no good. And Belmont had the rebound and they got it. Got Coach Parsons shaking his head over there right now. There's a shot up, kind of a wild shot, no good, but they get the rebound.
Yeah, 50-50 ball going to Belmont each time it seems like this half.
Yeah, they're just wanting more right now. And they're going to call a jump ball.
Oh, wow. I thought they were going to get Clark for his 4th.
And possession will go to the Braves, so that's a big jump ball right there. Clark's going to come out.
It's like Luke Edwards is back in.
You know, didn't he hit a couple threes in the first half?
He did. He got 6 points, both off 2
threes.
threes.
Can't get him out here. And
probably what his mission is here.
Go out there and catch a heater right now, bud. We need some threes. Markle, right wing, finds Edwards. Now he gets it down low. Mitchell, shot up, and no good. Tip, no good, and it goes off of Klingon. Nope, they're going to say last touch by Belmont. Tell you what, Mitchell's getting looks down low. He's just not catching a break right now. They just keep rolling off that rim. Now he's got another one. He got that one to go. Good job. He come off that screen. He was wide open.
Mitchell got 4 on the night.
Back to a 7-point lead. To the goal. Shot blocked out of there. Good block by Markle. Klingon now gets it up. McNutt off the dribble. Going down the lane. Cut off. Finds Klingon down low. Shot won't go, but he draws the foul.
Yeah, good job with hesitation. Held the ball, kind of double clutched it, and drew the foul.
So finally, some Boys Hollingsworth State Farm free throws.
It'll be Eli's first trip to the line tonight.
First one, good. Lead back to 8.
Feel like you're going to need them free throws tonight.
Yeah, I think so. Boy, this thing has changed here in this quarter. The lead back to 8, now 9. Pair of Boys Hollingsworth State Farm free throws from
the Braves here get a stop and see if they can extend that lead back out to double digits.
Under a minute to go, third quarter. Good defense out front by Westbrook. And shot up, no good, fighting for the rebound, and it's going to go off of McNutt. Now a dive on the floor, and Belmont picks it up, feeds it in the corner, and we start this whole process again. Now a double team on the ball, and Belmont's going to, I think, take a timeout before.
Yeah, the Braves really picked up the defensive intensity this last minute or so.
Yeah, I think Coach Parsons is kind of trying to dial up a little more defense as Belmont came out down by 16 to start this half, and have cut that lead down to 5 at one time, and the Braves have extended back out to 9 now with 40.5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Earlier tonight, Lady Braves with a big cross-county rivalry win.
A big win.
80-41. And tell us about some points there from one Claire Ray.
Yeah, Claire Ray, I mean, my goodness. She's still hitting threes wherever she's at right now.
She's hitting threes in the parking lot.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 threes. Had her for 30. Somebody said she may have 32. I don't know, but, well, what a night by the junior Claire Ray is, really Coach Strickland wants her to step up this year and be a scorer, and she's like, okay, Coach, tonight's it. Yeah. That's my coming out party.
Well, we've been hearing how well she shot the ball in practice. I mean,
it hadn't been honestly, last 3 haven't been transitioning to the games, but
right.
tonight,
and according to her mom, I mean, she's been frustrated, because she knows what she can do and what she's been doing in practice. Pass down low, and there's another basket for Belmont. That is number 21, who I don't even have on the roster again. That cuts the lead back down to 7 again. McNutt Down the lane, pull up, shot on the way, no good. Tip, no good by Mitchell. That ball on this side just rolls across that rim, don't it? And now Belmont throws it away. Braves are going to have a shot at the buzzer here with 4.5 seconds to go. But yeah, she came out of that poor shooting, as she would call it, and just lit it up. Shot at the buzzer on the way, no good, and that's going to end the third quarter. Big quarter for Belmont as they cut into a 16-point lead, and they're back in this thing now as the Braves only lead 41-34. We'll pause for 1 minute. We'll come back with fourth quarter action. You're listening to Braves basketball.
Home Front 91.
Back to Braves basketball. And Belmont has made this a game. Braves led by 16 at the half. Belmont has got it down, had it down at 5 at one time. They're back up by 7, and McNutt shot on the way, rims out no good. And again, Braves have just gone cold. Belmont with the rebound. I'll tell you what, if you don't straighten out here, this is going to be one of them games that, you can say what could have been instead of what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah. Glad to force a turnover there, so the Braves get a stop.
Braves get the ball back, still up by 7.
Again, that 2-3 zone. The 2-1-2 by Belmont.
Yeah, it's a matchup zone. Now they've gone to a man. Yeah,
it's a man.
Yeah, they've gone to man now. So they're doing a good job. That's another thing, Mesha. They keep changing defenses on you. Mitchell in the corner. Tries to feed it back out. Braves have to track it back in the backcourt to get it. Ball in the corner. Klingen. Now feeds down low. McNutt backs his way in. Feeds it to Mitchell. He lost the ball, but I think he got fouled.
Yeah, Belmont fans didn't like the call.
I mean, you can lose the ball and still get fouled.
Yep.
And that's going to send DeAndre Mitchell to the free throw line. I think, is this his first trip?
It is.
Big man's free throw on the way is no good. Free throw is brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm in Iuka. Substitutions coming in for the Cardinal. Next free throw, good. So DeAndre hits 1 of 2, and the lead goes back to 8 now with 6:40 to go. Almost a steal. Westbrook had a hand on it but couldn't control it. Belmont gets into the front court. Now McNutt gets a hand on it and can't control it. Braves getting active with their hands. And there's a run through by Klingen. Gets it ahead. McNutt to Klingen. And he dunks it home, but they're going to call a charging foul on McNutt.
Wave off the basket.
I'm waiting to see. Apparently so. So McNutt on the break, throw a lob up to Klingen, who dunked it home, but they're going to say McNutt charged after he gave up the ball, so that did wipe the basket away. And now we got a jump ball possession. Braves get it back.
It was a pretty play.
Oh, it looked great until the referee put his hand behind his head and said charge. The lead's still 8. Braves getting the ball back after the tie-up. (42-34). McNutt, right wing. Got a man down low. Shot up. No good again. Braves cannot buy one, and then a foul. Edwards had to look, and it just bounces right off the rim. And then I think they're going to get Westbrook with a foul, and that is his second. Now Mitchell with a run-through steal to the goal, and he's fouled. Good heads-up play that time by the big man. As DeAndre is going back to the line where he was just 1 and 2. And I think you're right, talking about we're going to need these free throws down the stretch.
Break that 8-point lead, but you just feel that momentum is still on Belmont's side.
Yeah. First free throw is good. So that's 2 out of 3 now for DeAndre. The lead goes back to 9. We can go back to double figures right here. That's big mentally. Next one. No, rimmed out, no good. So 1 and 2 again for Mitchell. Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm. And now we got a travel in the backcourt.
Yeah, Braves kind of that token zone press, and it just
that's what worked good in the first half.
Right.
And again, it don't create the turnovers that's where you get, like fast break points, but it creates those kind of turnovers. Almost like unforced turnovers. Ball comes into Mitchell. Now to Klingen. Braves up by 9 with 5:50 to go in this game. And now they throw it away. Throw it right to the Belmont player who takes it all the way and lays it in. Wow, that's another one of them 4-point plays. Instead of going up by 11, now you're only up by 7. Klingon, right wing. Feeds it down low to McNutt. Now back to Klingon. Now in the corner, that's Westbrook. He finds Mitchell, back to Westbrook. Out to Edwards. Braves trying to be patient. And now whistling a foul. I think that's on Deathridge, I think, number 10. Nope, yep, and that's a 4 on him. He's going to have to come out. Then it's going to come back in. Yeah, one guy was going out, wasn't the guy they wanted to come out. He's not the one with the fouls. McNutt, baseline shot, too strong. Rebound to Belmont. They start to break. Braves double team the ball. Gives it up. Almost a 5-second call. Now they dump down low. Braves drop down, double team, shot, no good. And rebound fought for, and the Braves had it, and a whistle, and we're going to get a foul.
I think that's going to go on number 32.
23 maybe?
32.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that's one we don't have on the roster.
Yeah.
There's 3 on him. Well, officials got 2 and a 3 going. You don't know which way. The Braves still up by 7 with the ball. 4:40 to go in this game. McNutt all the way to the goal, lays it in.
Wow, what a move there down the baseline by Casey McNutt.
He kept his dribble and bought himself some time with a head fake and then got the basket, and now we're going to get a reach-in foul.
It's going to go on Luke Edwards.
Only the 3rd team foul on the Braves, so 2nd on Edwards. So Belmont still down by 9. And now we're going to have a timeout. 4:28 to go in this ball game. 45-36. Braves with the lead back in 1 minute. Here's some Braves basketball.
On Fun 91.
Basketball. Shot up in the lane by Belmont. No good. Good rebound that time of the Braves, but then throw it away. Belmont right back with it. Got a 3. Pass it up. Trying to drive it in low. Now baseline. Caught up in the trees, kicks it back out. 3 on the wing, no good.
Wow.
They get their own rebound again. Another 3 from the wing, no good. And McNutt with the rebound, and they're going to call him for the travel even though he got knocked to the floor.
Oh, me.
So Belmont will throw it in, down by 9, 45-36. We're a little over halfway through this 4th quarter. Pass down on the blocks. Come back out top of the circle. And we got another travel.
Yeah, a little shuffle of the pivot foot there by the Belmont player, and it'll be Braves basketball.
The Braves get it back, up by 9. Substitutions coming in for Belmont as they're going to bring that Deathridge, I think, back in, didn't he? Number 10?
Yeah, he's playing with those 4 fouls.
Yeah, but you got to bring him in now. Last 3.5 minutes if you're going to try to cut into this lead. McNutt off the dribble. Down the lane, lost the ball. And now the ball's loose on the ground. Belmont picks it up. Deathridge paying dividends already. He's got a 3 on the way. Good! It's a 6-point game.
Going to come down to the wire here in the last 3 minutes of the 4th quarter.
Again, the crowd gets back into it. McNutt walking it up. Braves can be patient. You have the lead. And now they pass down low. Braves player falls. It goes off him and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I thought he might have got tripped up with a Belmont player, but I guess they said he just kind of tripped on the floor. I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't. There was nobody there. Yeah. Piece of wood, that's about it.
Braves coming to that full court pressure.
2:40 to go. 6-point game. Belmont can make it a 1-possession game right here. Driving baseline. Kicked it back out. Look for a three. Picked up by the Braves. They got numbers going the other way. McNutt going to the goal. Haynes can't score. And then Belmont turns it over. Braves catching all the breaks.
Yeah, you got to be able to capitalize on that. Wasn't able to finish on that fast break. So Braves going to get another shot at it here.
You know, sometimes you just need to pull up and let the defense pass you by.
Yeah.
I mean, he had the layup, but you try to hang and make a pretty play, and sometimes they just throw it away again. Deathridge again with the steal.
He's obviously in there for defense, right? And he's showing.
Well, he shot the three, too. So.
Yeah, that's true. That was his first points of the night.
And there's a pass down low and a foul. That's probably a good foul. That still doesn't put them in the bonus yet. So.
Yeah, that's going to go on Clark, though. That'll be his fourth.
Belmont's wanting to shoot free throws, but it ain't time. Now, from here on out, both teams will be shooting two.
Yeah, this last 2 minutes.
2:09 to go. That's 4 fouls now on Clark. Working around, three ball on the way, no good. Braves with a rebound. Up by 6. Put it in the hands of your best free throw shooter, and let's go. McNutt, under 2 to go. If you get an easy look, take it. If not, eat some clock. And McNutt trying to drive baseline. He's back tapped in a foul, and that's going to send Case to the free throw line. That's what you want to do, keep the hands of your senior and your leading scorer and let him go to the line and win it. Tell you what, hats off to Belmont. They've come back in the second half and made this a game.
Absolutely. They battled back. It's still not over.
They controlled the third quarter. As all that pressure I put on Case and it made him miss the free throw. So still a 2-possession game. This one would make it a 3-possession game, and he gets that one. So up by 7 now, minute 40 to go. Free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm. Ball comes in, Braves again with that trap. If anything, it's eating up clock.
Absolutely.
Now he dribbles to the corner. Braves, almost stepped into one. Pull-up shot in the lane on the way short, and Mitchell with a rebound. Minute 25 to go. And now a whistle and a foul. Deathridge just fouled out.
It's going to send Westbrook to the free throw line. I've got him. This is his first trip to the line.
So up by 7. It's already a 3-possession game, but if he could hit both of these, that'd run the lead out to 9 again. You feel a little more comfortable with that 9-point lead.
Yeah, and obviously Belmont's going to put the Braves at the line this last minute and 20 seconds, every chance they get. Try to steal some points with the clock not running.
So at the line, first free throw on the way is good. Boy, he used every bit of iron in the glass.
Yeah, started out short and it kind of climbed over the rim, hit the back iron, and then fell in. So nice shooter's touch.
Back up by 8. Make it 9. He hits a pair. The free throws brought to you by Boyce Hollingsworth State Farm. 3-possession game.
Don't foul.
They did foul. And that's going on Mitchell. And that's going to send number 21. Again, we don't have on the roster, but it's going to send him to the free throw line.
Yeah, what you don't want to do is give Belmont a chance to score with the clock stopped.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It's 4 on Mitchell.
Mitchell. First free throw. Belmont on the way, no good. Boy, that's a big miss right there.
Yeah, 21. I don't know who he is, but he's 0 for 3 for the line.
I guess if he's going to foul one, he was the one. Next free throw, he missed that one too. And McNutt coming from beyond the three-point line all the way back in to get the rebound. So approaching a minute to go. McNutt going all the way to the goal. And good smart move by Klingon. He dished it off, but then Klingon loses the ball. Numbers going the other way. And we're going to get a travel.
Well, I thought they was going to call a foul.
No. Too many steps. Gives the ball back to the Braves with 55.8 seconds to go. I think one more basket would finish it off right here. You'd feel better, wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Get to a 4-possession game. McNutt, pull-up shot in the lane. Good.
That should do it.
Basket. 50-39. They're up by 11 now with 40 seconds to go.
Don't foul.
Pass down low, shot, and a foul. Just had to say that, didn't you?
Coach Parsons is like, why? He was over there. You can read his body language about like, why?
That's all you can say as a coach. Free throw on the way is good. It's a 10-point game now, 50-40. They put the scoreboard on the wrong side again. Misses the second free throw. It's 50-40, not 51-39. They got the scoreboard wrong. See if they can get that fixed. They probably didn't even realize it.
No.
No, of course not. Well, we know what the score is. 50-39. Or 50-40, I'm sorry. And there's a 3 ball. They need to fix that. This could get important. It should be right now 50-43.
That was just a 2, wasn't it?
Now, I thought it was a 3, wasn't it?
No, I think he's inside the line.
Okay, well, we'll take that. Yeah, because they just gave him 2, but the score is not right.
Right.
50-42 right now. It's an 8-point game. See if the official can go and get it right.
I mean, typically you got the – there it goes.
There we go.
Because you got the official scorebook over there, and they're keeping the manual score as well.
Yeah. So 50-42, Braves the 8-point lead and 28 seconds to go with timeout on the floor. We're going to keep it right here. Again, our next broadcast coming up December the 2nd as McNary Central comes down. I don't remember the last time we've done a McNary Central game. Do you?
I know we played them the last 2 years.
Has it always been on the road, or did we?
No, we went there last year. We didn't go, but
yeah. So that's probably why it's been a while.
And then we played them at home the year before, I believe.
And there's a foul in the backcourt with 19 seconds left.
But we wouldn't have done it 2 years ago, right? That regular season game.
Yeah, it's probably parts for our semi-retirement, wasn't it? Free throw on the way. Good. Big basket right there from Westbrook. And the lead should go back to 51-42. Should go back to 9. Having a hard time. There we go. Next one hits a pair. Big free throws right there on your Boyce Hogsworth State Farm free throws. 3 from the corner on the way, no good. Belmont with the rebound. 10 seconds to go. 3 ball on the way. Banks it in. Wow.
I hear you.
Burton has knocked down some threes, hasn't he? Braves get in the front court, and that's going to do it. Braves are going to get a win. It turned out to be a lot harder than it looked like at halftime as they win this by a final score of 52-45. They led 31-15 at the half and got outscored 30-21 in the second half, and that's what made it a game. But nonetheless, a win is a win. The Braves will take it as they go to 2-1 on the season also. So Lady Braves at 3-1, Braves now 2-1. Both teams will be back in actions this coming Saturday against West Point, and that's one of those rescheduled games. And Michael's still crunching the numbers over there. You ready?
We're ready, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to crunch the numbers here with Spark CPA firm. We appreciate them sponsoring our halftime and post-game statistics as we look at, first of all, the home team, Belmont. Led by number 21, Trice Burton. 5 3-pointers on the night. I got him finishing with 21. 6 points for number 32 that we don't have a correct name for. 5 points for Deathridge for the Cardinals. That's the leaders for Belmont. For the Braves, led by senior in double digits, Casey McNutt. I've got him finishing the night with 21 points. 3 players with 6 points. That was DeAndre Mitchell, Luke Edwards, and Eli Klingon. 4 points each for Brian Westbrook and Paxton Markle, and then 2 points for Cooper Clark.
All right, a couple of big wins here for the Braves and Lady Braves as the Tisch County gets the sweep, so to speak. And what a game in the first opening by Clara Ray with 8 threes. Ends up with somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 to 32 points. Yeah. We had 30. We're going to go with that. Just a big game as she come out of her shooting slump that's just, kind of been one of those things the first part of this season, but not in practice, and it just hadn't translated to the floor, but it did tonight.
Well, now, again, now you got on film her, right?
Yeah.
For opposing coaches to have to game plan for. Obviously, you got Meg Moore, you got Kaisley Timms, you got Lefty who can get hot at any time. What a game also for the girls down low by Chloe Glidewell.
Yeah, block shots, rebounds,
absolutely.
baskets.
She really dominated the lane and just got after it. And good job by the senior Chloe to be able to get down there and battle, get rebounds, like you said, and blocking shots.
Well, that's going to do it for us. Again, reminder that coming up this Saturday at TC, all 4 games. We'll have 2 JV games, 2 varsity games. The JV games will start at noon, and then the varsity will probably start somewhere around 2:30. No broadcast for the games, but need to go out and support these folks. Not a lot of home games this year, so you need to get, even though it's a Saturday, and it's right here at the holidays. If you can make it, go out and support these folks. They deserve your support.
Yeah, catch them while you can.
Yeah, that's right. All right, that's going to do it for us. We'll be back on December the 2nd. Again, McNairy Central will come to town. Until then, this is Fred Counts for Michael Puckett. You've been listening to Braves Basketball
on Fun 91.